There's a reason why Kendrick Bourne is their number one receiver listed per ESPN.com. Their potential only weapon is Hunter Henry and Austin Hooper, and they're both tight ends. Now, I understand that Tom Brady made a hell of a career with two dominant tight ends with a lot of mediocre receivers. I get it. But Drake Maye, Jacoby Brissett is no Tom Brady. Jacoby Brissett is a good journeyman quarterback. I really wish he was still with Indianapolis. I think he got the short end of the stick in the Indy, but it is what it is. He is there for a stopgap fill type of guy. You have to start Jacoby Brissett week one. I just think you do. Absolutely not. But unfortunately, he was the number 3 freak, and they're going to throw him in the fire, says Matt. Matt says you should definitely not start Drake Maye week 1, but he was the number 3 overall pick. He's expected to play. And Matt, I think you're right, man. I think you are correct. I think with the 3rd overall pick, you are expected to play, right? But Jacoby Brissett's not a bad quarterback. Jerod Mayo himself, Coach Mayo himself said Jacoby Brissett is the only pro-ready quarterback on the roster right now. I don't know. Casey Morgan's in the chat. Good morning, or good afternoon, Casey. Good afternoon. Says, I still don't know why they paid Trevor that much. We'll be talking about that. We'll be talking about some Trevor Lawrence and $245 million that he got paid. Good Lord, the Jaguars are so bad. Jaguars are so bad, guys. So bad. But let me know. In the comments below, guys, do you think Drake Maye should start week 1 for the New England Patriots? Why or why not? Let's have a healthy discussion down there in the comments below. Topic number 2. The Chicago Bears and Jonathan Owens. Jonathan Owens will be missing training camp. I believe was from the 26th to August 3rd. He's due to report back August 3rd. So he's missing about 7 days of training camp with the Chicago Bears. He is missing training camp to attend the Olympics in Paris to see his wife, Simone Biles, compete. She's obviously competing in the floor exercise, the vault, the uneven bars, and I believe the balance beam as well. I don't understand why this is big news, to be totally honest. I don't understand why the Chicago media is up in arms about Jonathan Owens missing training camp for a week. Well, he's not going to be ready for the Hall of Fame game. He wasn't going to play in the Hall of Fame game anyways. You're going to see high school kids in the Hall of Fame game for the Chicago Bears in this game. What would be bigger news is that the Bears did not excuse him to go see his wife compete in the Olympics. That would be bigger news. If I'm Jonathan Owens and the Chicago Bears said, no, we're not letting you go see your wife compete and compete for the nation, be the top gymnast in the world. Nah, we're not going to let you go that would be bigger news in my book. That would flat out piss me off. If my wife was competing in the Olympics, basketball, gymnastics, volleyball, whatever, you bet your ass I'm in those stands. You bet your ass I'm there, her being her biggest cheerleader. You bet your ass I don't care about my freaking job. Hey, this is once in a blue moon opportunity here. I'm going to be gone for a week. I'll be back. I'll be ready. My work won't suffer. This won't suffer. It's just common sense, guys. Chicago Bears media, chill the F out. You guys are only going to be a 6-win team anyways. Jonathan Owens is not going to make or break your season. Hell, I'm kind of surprised you even made a go at and go get him, to be honest. He's a product of the system in Green Bay. Green Bay system has a great defensive system. I'm not saying he sucks. I'm saying he's a product of the system. James Chamberlain's in the chat. What's up, James? He says, what's the over-under on Simone Biles quitting again? Didn't last Olympics, what was it? Was it London was the last Olympics? I can't remember. Didn't she tear a hamstring or a quad or something? I don't know. Gymnastics really isn't my thing. The thing that I like to watch in the Olympics is the pools, the swimming. I like the underwater camera and watching them swim and just like how they just like I don't know. It's just fascinating, like just how the water moves around them. Freaking love swimming events. Whether it's the butterfly, whether it's the 10 meter freestyler or whatever it is. I love it. I love it. Matt Henry nails it right here nails it on the head. The Olympics are once in a lifetime opportunity. Once in a lifetime. For Simone, it's been like 4, right? But once in a lifetime. James says, nope, she quit because of her mental health. You know what? We were actually just watching, or when I say we, my wife was watching something on Netflix, and I kind of walked in on the tail end of it after football practice Wednesday or like sometime last week. It was her story about the whole gymnastic ranch that they went to in Texas and the Nasser thing and like all that stuff. And so, yeah, I do vaguely remember about her mental health issues. I don't want to try to play it like I know what happened or what exactly happened, but yeah, I do vaguely remember that now, James. Yeah, that's a great point. She quit because of mental health. I think it was because of the whole Nasser thing and the pressure to perform and all this other stuff. But I thought she still did well in the Olympics, right? I don't know. I can't remember. But the Bears have excused Jonathan Owens from training camp from, I believe it was July 27th to August 3rd, so he can go over to Paris and see his wife compete in the Olympics. Good job, Chicago Bears. Way to make something out of nothing on that. Keep your news up. You got to do what you got to do, right? Got to do what you got to do.